You know, I think we all know that so many things in life can be a real struggle, whether it's things in everyday life like marriage, kids, or something more serious like depression or anxiety. Whatever it may be, here is the key. Get help. I want you to meet Travis Frye. He's the CEO and clinical director of Crossroads Counseling of Phoenix and Scottsdale Relationship Centers, and he's really here to tell us how they can help. First of all, I am so glad that you're here because there isn't anybody sitting out there watching this right now that hasn't experienced some issues in the relationship at some point in time. So, Travis, what kind of problems are people coming to you with mostly today?
Yeah, so, you know, over the past 11 years or so, Crossroads Counseling has worked with a lot of couples, hundreds of couples really. And during that time, what I've noticed is that when couples don't feel very safe or secure, they don't have this emotional connection or this emotional bond with one another, they get stuck in very common negative patterns of interaction. And within that pattern, you have what we call the pursuer, and then you have what we call the withdrawer. And the pursuer, oftentimes underneath their anger and frustration, they're feeling afraid, they're not feeling very emotionally connected. And so what they're trying to do is pull that other person into a closer connection. The withdrawer oftentimes senses danger, this is an argument, I'm going to get out of here, right? So they tend to shut down and pull away and avoid. And so you have this vicious pattern or circle that couples fall into where the more this person pursues, the more this person withdraws, or the more this person withdraws, the more this person pursues.
And you know, I said at the top of the segment that the most important thing you can do is get some help. So when a couple realizes that they are in this vicious cycle and circle of problems, how do you help them? And I know that you can't say how long it takes because everybody's different.
That's true.
But initially, is it important to come together or perhaps separate?
Well, I think the process that we have, most cases we're bringing couples in together. And you know, we have a great staff, a great team over at Crossroads Counseling, therapists who are really trained in helping couples to identify their specific pattern and come alongside them and help them and teaching them how to get below like those defensive emotions and reactions and really find out what's going on a deeper level. Again, oftentimes people are feeling afraid, they're not feeling very safe, secure. There's a lack of emotional connection. And so when a person or when a couple can learn how to identify those deeper emotions and have some safety in the relationship where they can reach out and express their needs, like their needs for connection and reassurance and intimacy, and they can be vulnerable where they do that, it creates, it breaks that negative cycle and creates a bond, which is what we want to have at the end of the day, is that kind of connection.
Absolutely. When somebody's sitting at home watching now, maybe experiencing this in their relationship, if they can't or maybe afraid to convince their partner to come, do you recommend going solo?
Yes, I do, because even if your partner is not on board, you can benefit so greatly from the help that you can receive. And sometimes one person creating change in this kind of bigger dynamic can change the whole environment, can change the whole system, so to speak.
And it's not just couples that you help. You help families, you help kids. Tell me about some of the other services that you provide.
Yeah, so we are a relationship center, and you know, family relationships are so vitally important. It's one of the first ways that we learn how to connect and you know, deal with conflict. And so we do family counseling, we work with teens, we work with kids, and then even the relationship you have with yourself. And so people are struggling with trauma or anxiety or depression, or who just simply want to grow. You know, we can work with those people as well.
That is fabulous because sometimes it just starts with you, right? Travis, thank you so much for sharing how you help people on our show.
Thanks for having me.
No, please come back because there's so much to talk about. So we appreciate you. I want to tell you that Crossroads Counseling, they have a special offer for you, our Sonoran Living viewer. They're going to offer up a free 20-minute phone consultation with one of their therapists or coaches. All you have to do is call this number on your screen, 623-680-3486. Got to take that first step. They have 2 locations to choose from, one in Phoenix, one in Scottsdale. The address is right there on your screen. Again, the number to call is 623-680-3486. Learn more at counselingphoenixscottsdale.com.